was 4 veterans that were dealt a severe blow and then dug out of the hole. You know, you built yourself back up to be strong again and help others.
The thing that amazes me is that rather than allowing life's difficult circumstances to overwhelm them, they've turned the circumstances into good by showing courage and hard work and sacrifice.
From him seeing me, in a wheelchair, he actually had to lift me, help me stand out of my wheelchair, to me riding an upright bicycle next to him. It's going to be a pretty emotional experience, I think.
For the first 7 miles today, we all stayed together, and they made sure that Tim and myself kept up with everybody, and it was just the Warriors and the president, and if someone needs a boost, no one hesitates to put a hand on the back and help up. I mean, it's just, the camaraderie is just amazing. It's really, really a special feeling.
Beautiful, not a cloud in the sky. Everything was green. There's still some wildflowers on the ranch. It's just a good, good open ride through the meadows, and then some of my favorite parts were the rock gardens out there in the canyon.
I particularly want to thank Trek Bikes for making these bikes available.
I'd never seen anything, let alone ridden anything as nice as that.
Not only can you use the bike today, tomorrow, and the next day, but they're yours to take home.
I was speechless.
Oh my gosh, I was choking back tears when President Bush was like, "Hey, you guys get to take these home." I was like, "Can I kiss you now?" Or what? Like, I just want to run up and give you a giant hug right now.
Really getting into the cycling a lot more, and that provided an excellent outlet, kind of relieve stress.
Gave me independence, gave me freedom, helps with my TBI and PTSD. It helps me out a lot. When I'm grouchy and ornery, my wife tells me to go for a ride.
That riding has helped me be a little bit more successful in my civilian life because of the goals that I set for myself. I set high goals.
When I come here, I just think happiness.
Going down underneath rock ledges, looking down into ravines the entire time. It was the most amazing, challenging, and fulfilling experience I've ever had.
Suspension bridge, I sprained my fingers. Rode today and toughed through it, and this experience is wonderful, and I can't wait to take it back to my parent command.
To be able to be here to see how many people that care, that are working for our Warriors to make their lives a little bit better, was just really heartwarming.
I'm very lucky to have the support from not just my family but the community to provide opportunities, like this one.
Family is the most important thing when it comes down to recovery. And then the other ones is the support some of these nonprofits get, the Independence Fund, the Warrior Ride, Injured Marine Semper Fi Fund, Wired Athletes. There's way too many for me to mention.
Meeting some of the other guys that have been wounded, see how they've gotten through, just their experiences, and then of course meeting the president is going to be awesome.
So that's a huge honor to just be able to come out here and participate in this.
I mean, everybody in this room right now is like, I rode a bike with George Bush today. I mean, come on, how can you beat that? You can't, and he tried to break us off today.
Sometimes you're in a ride and they make you feel like, you got some sort of disability. President Bush, he makes sure, hey, are you behind me? And let's go. Make us feel normal again. He pushed me while I was in the military. He was my commander-in-chief. So that same push, I see it out here in the W100. And I don't think he'll ever stop. I don't understand where he gets his strength from. But oh my gosh, I hope when I'm that age, I'm doing the same things he's doing.
I fought for him, and I would do it all over again if I could, and actually get to meet him, shake his hand and you know, at his, you know, residence and everything. And it's just surreal, and I feel really very lucky.
You know, I think after you almost lose your life, you appreciate life more.